Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the 10th of October and it's freezing. I think it must be the coldest day of year so far. This is just a quick update on the koi and the garden. What I've been up to, where I've been. As you can see there, the fish seem to be happy enough swimming around. They're not eating the food as much as what they were before, so I've altered the feeder from 3 feeds a day giving 5 lots down to 3 feeds a day giving 2. But I try and get here when it is going off so I can scoop any food out they don't eat, but I am getting quite a lot. I noticed today after switching the air off so I could do this video in the bottom of the pond, but I didn't want to disturb it. But I've actually broke the rule that I wasn't going to buy any more fish. Next week I will show you, but down there, the one there, the little one with the orange head, I've bought him, and then I've also bought another one. I got it from the I've got them from the Birmingham Junior Koi Show. The other one is under there, is hiding away in that corner. But one's 21 cm, one's 23. They're my sort of fish. I do like that style of fish. If I could remember the name on it, I'm sure it'll come to me in time, but there they are together. Oh, one's leg back there now, but you can see that my little Tancho Goshki still got a white spot, no colour coming back. But where how cold it is today, the pond is actually at 12 degrees, but I can say that they're not eating so much of the normal food. But what I have been doing, I've been throwing a bit of mealworm in. I actually saw a video this morning where somebody else is doing that. I think it were Aid, throwing a bit of mealworm in, and my fish don't normally come up for the food all in a batch, but whether they'll do this morning because it's so cold, I don't know, and I'm videoing them, but they've been coming up and smashing it. I don't know whether it's right or wrong because I know it's full of protein, but as I say, I went down to the koi show at Birmingham, met some people I've not met before but I've been looking forward to meeting, gave a few mugs away. I actually gave one to Si. I'll show you in a bit. I got a mug off of him. Congratulations to Simon at Up North Koi, because he took 3 fish to the show and they all got placed. He got first and 2 seconds, and I think for your first show you can't expect more than that. Also, I understand that, well, Kashi, he also got quite a few prizes, rosettes and one thing and another with his fish. I hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. I certainly did. I sat and had a bit of lunch with Dave, Rocket Boy. Oh, the fish are coming up now. The Dave and Rocket Boy, and the Rocket Boy, and Tony from Far More Koi. Tony snapped a photo of me when I was in my thinking mode. Looks like I'm actually dropping to sleep, but quite surprised that Rocket Boy's a bit of a musician, he was telling me. But as I say, I met Scrag Koi, Craig. I met Phil from Telford Koi. I had a chat to Vicky from Bubble and Fins, and I also met Josh, or as a lot of people call him, Patrick Swayze. I think he's missed out really, because at the moment there's a new musical opening up, Ghost. I think he could have got a lead part in that. But I had about 20 minutes with him, and good luck, Josh, with everything you've got going off in future. I hope we see some videos of it all. And also met some people who aren't YouTubers and had a chat, discussed some of the fish. And I think the guy was Terry, who I met with when he was talking to Rocket Boy. And also had, I think I bought the pants off the ladies from Westcroft Koi. Chatting away to them. Got a bit excited about me carving. I think anybody who was there saw pictures of me carving. If you've seen it on my shorts, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you watched my last video, you'll know that I was going to do it, and if you saw the drawing on the tree what I was going to carve, you'll be gobsmacked if you haven't seen it already, what it's ended up like. Having not used a chainsaw before other than just to chop a tree down, I thought it would have been a chainsaw massacre, I've got to be honest. Doing everything out my head, I looked at a picture of a barn owl and decided that's what I was going to do. And to be honest, I'm chuffed to death I got away with it. So I'll show you that in a few minutes. Also, I'm expecting another fish to arrive on Tuesday, so I will be hopefully doing a video on Tuesday. The wife wanted we went down to Crafties at Perfect Aquatics. Unfortunately we were going down that weekend for a funeral on the Monday, but because we couldn't take the fish with us, we left it there, because obviously we got the funeral next day and the fish had had to stay in the car, so we've organised delivery of that. So next Tuesday or Wednesday I shall be popping a video on. I'll bowl the 3 fish up which I've had from Crafty, and obviously the one that the wife picked, which if she picks a fish I think I should buy her one, so that's what we've done. Obviously the fish aren't reacting to the mealworm as I thought, but they are coming up, and I think once I move away from the pond they'll be up here. So I'm going to just show you the carving now. If anybody knows the best way of looking after the carving, because it's actually on what is still a live trunk, but it was dying. So if we walk towards this, and there it is. I have oiled it, but it's actually on a live trunk, so I don't know whether it's going to start sprouting. It possibly will. Might be quite good if it comes from just behind its feet. If it comes from somewhere that area, there's a bit of a stump there, it might be all right. But yeah, I'm really chuffed with that. I couldn't do a lot with the back of it, because the reason it actually got cut down is because it was rotting from the top. But if you look round it, you can see the different colours in the top, and I've been told that that's where the rot is, and it seems to be a lot harder than the rest of it. So I'm frightened that if I cut it off the trunk it's going to split. If I leave it on it's going to sprout. So anybody who does know, if anybody actually does know what to do, I'd like to keep it. The wife wants to keep it here because she can see it from the kitchen window, and obviously I shopped her. She was impressed with it, so I'll just have a walk down the garden now and show you what I got from the koi show, other than the fish. I know I shouldn't buy any more, but I've put pressure on myself now to start developing another pond. Obviously you can see the garden here is about at it. The potatoes are still green, so I'm leaving them in there for now, but if it gets any colder or they start to go yellow, I'm going to take the tops off and just leave them in the bags, I think, because we don't need any in the house. And the beetroot's still coming through nicely. If I go here, as you can see, I've got a mug from Up North Koi. Let me see if I can get hold of that. I've got the sun behind me, so yeah, so there we go. I know you must have seen these before because he does hand them out. I think he'd got one left, but I've also got one mug left myself, which you can see has got a name on it. That's for Leo at Humber Koi. So hopefully when I get a chance I'll meet up with them and I'll give him that mug. As you can see, I've started sorting the strawberries out and one thing and another. Quick whip into the greenhouse and show you how the potatoes were doing, what I've shown you I'd planted. Everything in here now is just ticking along nicely. The chilies are about finished, but these are the potatoes. Now, I think they went in, those went in on the 8th of September, and I've backfilled them once already, and I'm going to have to do them again. I'm just hoping I just don't get all foliage. But I've moved the herbs and that into here now. Still got to mess about with them a little bit. But it has been a bit hectic for a few days. And the tomato, I'm going to take them off, take that plant out, and I'm going to pop the tomatoes on the kitchen window ledge, because I've got other stuff there, some chilies there and things like that, which are ripening really well. Still got the turnips doing quite well, and I've been watching Ivan gardening videos. He's got all his veg in pots, so I am thinking, I don't really know what to do. I'm having a bit of a change of heart about putting my raised beds, moving them from there when I build my pond, which I think I'll build sort of next March, April time, depending on how I get on with sourcing materials and that, because as I say, overstocking my pond like I have now, I'm panicking a bit. And I'll just take you around to the front and show you what I've done there, and you might understand then why I'm what I'm really talking about. Right, here we are on front pond. Again, you can see that is as clear as a bell. The fish are hiding under there. Now my problem with this pond is that it's only 20 odd inches deep. I know it don't need to be massively deep, but I think that's risking it a bit. I have kept fish in here. I don't cover my ponds, so I'm a bit doubtful about that. So what I've decided to do is crack on, as you can see here, with the other pond I said I was going to build in front of this one as a grow on. You know, initially, this section here where it's bricked off, that's 5 foot. There's also 5 foot back to fence, so I was going to have it 5 foot by 4 foot, 4 foot deep. And I started digging down, and I've realised that if I do have it 4 foot deep, it's going to stick up that high out the, because I will only go about 2 foot down, something like that, because it's getting a bit hard work. There's too much sticking out, and as you look at it from the top of the drive, if you turn and look at that, it's going to stand out like a sore thumb. Even though I've moved that pampas just to see whether I wanted that where it is now or up against the fence again. and I've decided I need it up near the fence, because sitting in the living room looking out, you can only see the pampas. You can't see the rest of the garden, and you can't be nosy when people are going past. So I've decided that I'm only going to make it 3 foot deep. And having made that decision, I realised that if I go back onto the back garden again, I'll show you what I'm thinking of doing, and I'll walk you down the side of the house, because just here where the gate is, that's 40 inches wide. So if I make it 5 by 5 by 3 foot, I can actually get it on its side, make another pond the same size and get it on its side and get it through the gate, whereas a 4 foot wouldn't come through. And I'm thinking of putting another grow on here, because what I want to do, I want to put an heater in this one, put a heater on it. So something like Craig at Scraggs Coy's got a swimming pool heater on it, and if I can put it in that section there is a drain available, so I can put an heater on that, and then I've got 2 grow-ons, 5 foot by 5 foot by 3 foot deep, and I'll put, let's say, the cheaper fish in the front pond, as I've got now with the fish in there, which are a lot cheaper than the Japanese koi I normally buy. Put them in the front, see how they grow on, and in the back I can put the more expensive fish, buy them young and grow them on just the same as I always have done, and then it'll give me time to actually build the, what I think will be 14 foot by 8 by 4 foot deep there. But I will have to build that actually on this section here, under a marquee of some description, release it and just get some mates around and lift it into position there. But that's why I'm thinking of leaving it, because I can move some of these fish if I want to. Once I've built one of the grow-on ponds, I can move some of these out of here, so I'm not so overstocked. Now in my next video I will talk about, next week I will talk about the fish I bought, and I will try and explain where I've come from in the last 8 months, because I started videoing on the 14th of February, not knowing anything about YouTube or anything like that, and I will explain. If you haven't watched my videos, I'll try and put in as much detail as I can, because I'll just say initially that filter was over there with a small pressure filter feeding into it. There was no air in the pond or anything like that, and I'm going to try and get my receipts out, have a look and see how much it's cost me to get the pond overstocked. Fish still living. I've had a few problems in the past, but mainly with the Kajaku there, Crockett. Anybody who's seen the videos will know he was very ill, but we've saved him. And only a couple of weeks ago got Oliver out. This is the fish which gone underneath. I don't know what's happened there. I hope I'm still recording. I've got the camera just went off. Oliver there, the one with the twist in him, he had a cut right up near his dorsal fin, and I've got to be honest, I think it's all gone. It's all healed up. I did my treatment on it, and I cannot see any damage on his back. So anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. I did enjoy meeting everybody down at the Junior Koi Show. Congratulations for everybody who won something, and well done to the people from Birmingham who set the show up, because I've got to be honest, there was something about the place, it seemed very clean, everything seemed pristine, and it was very nice. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to leave it there. Probably Tuesday or Wednesday next week I shall see if I've sourced any materials to start doing my fiberglass building of the grow-on ponds, and I'll chat about my fish and just say where we've come from in the last 8 months and how well we're doing. But thank you for watching. What I will say, if you want to watch the video next week, press the subscribe button, press the bell for alerts, and you will get notified if you press the bell and for all the videos. So I didn't explain that very well, but you get the idea. Thanks for watching. Bye.